Now of perfection, verse 11. If perfection had been attainable through the Levitical priesthood, for under it the people received the law, what further need would there have been for another priest to rise after the order of Melchizedek rather than one named after the order of Aaron? Quite simply, what the writer is trying to say to us is that the Levitical system was not designed by God to bring about perfection. This word teleiosis in the Greek has to do with bringing to a complete goal, or to the highest point, or the zenith, or the focal, or the apex, or the culmination, or the climax of something. It's that something that was otherwise unattainable has been brought closer to us by Yeshua's priestly work. If perfection had been attainable, if it was possible for the Levitical priest to bring us to the point where we were perfect in our service to God and perfect in our representation to God. In other words, if our conscience would be cleared, if our hearts would have been cleansed, if atonement would have been perfected and brought to a point where it never needed to be cleansed again, if it was possible to reach this goal through the Levitical system, then the Torah would in fact have been that means. But we know that it was not that means. Rather, it was a signpost. It was a teaching tool. It was an elaborate drama that was designed to point us towards the very thing, the only thing, the exclusive thing that had the ability to bring that goal into fruition. Of course, that's Yeshua's high priestly work, his atonement, his sacrifice, etc., etc. So that's why the writer tells us that there wouldn't have been a need for another priest to arise after the order of Melchizedek, because the earthly priests would have been able to bring us to that goal, but they couldn't. From as early as Exodus chapter 25, when God told Moshe to build the tabernacle and make it model after the pattern that I'm going to show you, which is a model of something that exists in the heavenly, the earthly is a shadow, it's a copy, meaning it was never designed from the word go to bring us to this particular goal.